Gaming addict lost Welsh accent after only communicating with internationals online. So I was hoping Maddie was here because he's a resident British guy,
My
but
God.
he's a British dude that spent up to 21 hours a day playing video games, dude.
What? He only slept for 3 hours a day?
He would isolate himself. He wouldn't talk to anybody. And he was a console gamer too. What was he playing? What is,
Ew!
what is that game that he's playing, by the way?
Uh,
It's some kind of, I don't even know what
I
that game
can't
is.
tell. That's not even him playing it. That's just a picture of somebody playing a game that they took. That's not even him. His hair color's different.
The apparently people are saying like he's just an addict. That's what it is. So in this video that I watched and I heard him talk, apparently he's been playing with Canadians and people from the US for so long, for so many hours that he lost his accent.
That's just insane.
He lost his Welsh British accent. And he knows that he has a problem, dude. Up to 21 hours a
Oh, he
day.
knows he has a problem?
Yeah. I mean, he does.
No
Yeah,
fucking shit.
like Prince was saying, it's not 21 every day, but still, I can't even go up to 21 hours of video
No,
games,
it's every day, bro.
dude. Even if I got paid for it, I couldn't do up to 21 hours of video
No.
gaming. There's no way I couldn't do it if it was my full time job.
It's too much. That's why I'm wondering, does he not have a job?
I don't know, man. He has to have a job. I mean, he's a grown ass dude. Like, what does he do? They didn't really go into that. He just talked about how it's a crippling addiction. And like he doesn't think of it as I had no friends. I wasn't close with my family, so his only friends were people that he met online, and they were usually Americans and Canadians. So he lost his fucking accent.
That's just sad.
And like, what are you gonna do? Turn to your friends that you play video games with, and they're gonna be like, "Fuck it, dude. Just play video games, dude."
Oh my
So
God.
did you ever see? There was this documentary about a guy that was addicted to World of Warcraft, and he wanted to like quit playing video games because he was like homeless. He would try.
Jesus fucking Christ.
He would scrounge up whatever he needed to pay his internet bill and his World of Warcraft subscription and his rent. Everything else he would just try to scrounge or whatever he could, like eat whatever little food that he could, and that's his entire life was around World of Warcraft. And in this documentary, this woman has this like halfway house for gamers, and her
Oh my
son
God.
actually killed
A
himself.
halfway house for gamers.
What happened was that lady's son killed himself because somebody hacked his account and deleted his WoW character. So he blasted himself with a shotgun in the head in his own house in front of his computer. So she was like calling him, he wasn't answering the phone. Finally they with the police they went into his room and his brains were all over the place. Pizza boxes, food, rotting food, cans of soda. It was just a bad scene, dude. A bad scene. You know? You
I
know
mean, first of all, he could have simply contacted Blizzard.
I know.
I'm pretty sure they've done character restores like that in the past.
Yeah.
Two, if you play that much World of Warcraft, how long would it possibly take him to simply re-roll another character?
Dude, some people are so mentally damaged that they don't have this thought process that you have right now.
Clearly, clearly he was mentally
Yeah,
damaged after
so
that shotgun blast.
that was it. And then she, oh fuck, nice one. That was rough. But so she opened up
Yeah,
this
that was
halfway
rough.
house, and apparently she just lost her mind as well. Like her idea was like video games are
Imagine.
evil, and all
Yeah,
video games are evil, which is kind of understandable. But obviously she was a little too far off on the other side of the spectrum. You know,
I understand where she's coming from though after
exactly,
that.
exactly. But the it was just interesting that that Ben Stein. Remember that show Ben Stein's Money? That Ben Stein guy here. Let me see if I can find a
That name sounds really familiar, so.
Ben Stein. Let's see. I'll find a picture of.
Yeah,
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 this guy. Him and
yeah.
his son were addicted to EverQuest,
You
like
gotta be shitting me.
hardcore addicted. And he actually did an interview. I think he wrote a book about it. Actually, how about him and his son together were addicted,
That's
and it was
crazy.
like causing
To
problems in their
EverQuest of
life.
all things.
I know, dude. Can you believe it? But yeah, that's it. Gaming addiction is real, dude. I know how it can be when you don't have a job and you go into a spiral of like video game addiction, but I've never been this bad, dude.
Yeah.
This is just rough, dude. Rough. This is like hoarders, you know, like how did it get that bad? I can't imagine.
I
21
mean, yeah,
hours?
it's you got to be super depressed. Like when I dropped out of college,
Mhm.
like all I did was play World of Warcraft.
Well, dude, when my mom died, all I did was play World of Warcraft cuz it was the only good thing in my life. And
Right. So it's like I guess more of like it's a coping mechanism.
yeah.
It's one of those things. It's like I guess the I think any form of entertainment or anything that gives you any sort of reward response is addictive.
Yeah.
So when you become depressed or anything like that, you just could latch onto something like that. So I mean, obviously, people that are like this are filling the void with video games.
Yeah. They're trying to do what they can. So, and as Prince is saying, games are really good at taking up your focus. That's what it is. It's just so like you don't have to focus on the things in your life that you know you need to fix. You can just
Yeah.
like you could just be like I'll think about that later because right now my task is to finish this mythic dungeon or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right, and you get your brain gets the response of completing something, a reward,
You feel like you
even
did
though
something.
realistically you didn't do anything.
Yeah, because you're not accomplishing anything in your life, so at least you can accomplish something in a video game to make yourself feel better.
Yeah,
So, but
pretty
losing your
much.
accent is pretty insane. That's
That
pretty
that is
fucking
pretty sad. I
insane.
mean, I know actors that lose their accents, like Gary Oldman.
Yeah,
He's lost his British accent because he's acted doing so many accents.
yeah. That if
But
he does
this guy was
remember.
just talking to people.
I
I mean, like he
know.
wasn't even. So that's just crazy.